that is why I don't go north. The only thing that can get me up north is come see family. And so, and you can tell it's the Chinese side of my family. But I've also seen the American side of my family also. But what I want to talk about is the times we have with family. I noticed one thing. People take family, sometimes they take them way too seriously. There's a reason why they came up with the saying, you can pick your friends, but families, that's the way it is. There's a reason that comes about. And to take feelings too personal or not being forgiving when it comes to family, you really need to rethink that out. And being forgiving doesn't necessarily mean don't watch your back. So people are the way they are. If my family made judgments on me the way I am, I wouldn't have a family. As you can already tell, I don't really spend a lot of time with family. So when I get a chance, but I'm a little different than most folk, but it's, I kind of take them for the way they are. And I don't really get that, how do you say, I don't take it personal. Because like I say, I know the way they are, each of them, they're all different. I mentioned when I was in China, it was kind of odd going to a country where everybody was just like my family. And that's because the customs of different people is different. And there's a reason why I've talked about, I'm not really big on mixed, not so much mixed marriages, but when you start reproducing in different cultures. What happens, you dilute the culture, and in many cases, you just destroy it. And this is what happens when people, and that's what they're doing now, they're promoting no borders. And no borders means you give up your cultural identity. And because if you're American and you don't get out, you really don't understand how different Americans are. And I've made tons of videos talking about it. And it would be anything, well, the main thing is, I say the role God plays in our culture. This is why they're attacking God in the United States. They have to get rid of God. To get rid of God, to get rid of family values, and this type of stuff. That's why they promote mixed marriages and all this kind of stuff. They have to. The way to destroy America is weakening the family bond and the cultures that makes the United States so strong. They're, like I talk about strong individuals, is what makes the United States strong. Well, also, it's all of these cultures that come in, and they play a big role because they've come from places. Now, when they come from places and they want to become an American, they become an asset to America. When they come from places and they bring the issues that they left and they bring them with them, that becomes a problem. And that is where, how do you say it? Legal and illegal immigration. Illegal immigration is, if they're not wanting to become an American, they are a liability. If they come to the United States and do not want to be an American, they are a liability. If they come because they're chasing their dreams, they want to improve their lives, that's an American. So those are good things, and they are assets. And so don't get misled when they start talking about these illegals in the way they have their needs and all this type of stuff. You know, they're getting away from whatever. You know, like I say, I've lived down there. I understand what's going on down there. I've talked about the United States is a moral country. That doesn't mean the rest of the world is. And so when people are lying, deceiving, doing all these bad things, you have to try to think why. What's their end purpose on all this stuff? And when you see organizations promoting this stuff, un-American things, such as abortion, destroying family unit, crippling the education system. I mean, there's just so many things, not taking personal responsibility. That's what I talk about, taking personal responsibility and being moral. And that includes a lot of stuff that others are trying to say, well, this is a right, or, we have a responsibility towards, no, it doesn't quite work that way. And you have to think about this stuff. So don't let yourself be misled. We want to be around good people. And like I say, if they're family, that's good. If they're not all that good and they're still family, you need to work around it. You need to make it work some way or another. One thing that I do notice I don't do, and I wish I did, is more family pictures. We have some of 20, 30, 40 years ago, and it's kind of neat to see them. And but I say, I don't do them. And but the only record there is on me is going to be the videos that I make. But other than that, I do take pictures from places I go and things like that, but it makes of no interest to nobody but me. And so that's why I really don't make a big deal about taking pictures. But it is something that you really need to do when you get your get-togethers. Whether you like them or you don't, you really need to get the pictures in there. And it's really good to get the updates on how the family's doing, and you need to put your thing in. So there's a reason for all this stuff. But anyway, just think about it. This Mike, nostressmike.com.